Welcome back, everybody, to yet another short video of what's going on. I am your host, Jacob Carlson, and today in this short video, I just want to simply talk about something that's been completely and painfully obvious to me ever since I learned how to do it in the first place. And that is, of course, the simple act of communication and talking. Now, why in this particular case? Well, according to my parents, at a very young age, when I was just a toddler, maybe 3 years old, out of nowhere, I just stopped talking altogether. And there was a brief moment in my early life where I was basically what they call nonverbal. I couldn't really speak at all out of the blue. And what my parents had me do was to learn sign language, or in this case, American Sign Language, or ASL for that matter. And there was a time where I had to sign in order to communicate my thoughts and feelings. And and since it was so early on in my life when I was a toddler, I since then I forgot that that even happened to me in the first place. And of course, I also forgot completely exactly how to do sign language in the first place as well. So, and since I was able to talk again by the time I got into elementary school, I basically by then already completely forgot that I did it to begin with. So there you go on that. While I was in elementary school, as well as going into high school, there would be at least three techniques that would end up helping me in terms of communicating and talking in the first place, and why I'm doing it right now. The first technique was spelling tests. Being able to see the words on the paper and being able to spell them out in a way that it actually got me straight A's in spelling tests. And um, and my one regret is never being in a spelling bee, for that matter, because I got so good at spelling out long words, for that matter, I was able to pronounce them out as well. And that leads me to the second technique that really helped me out, and that was speech therapy class. That helped me to further pronunciate, enunciate, learn about nouns, verbs, adjectives, as well as pronouns, especially at a time when it wasn't exactly that controversial to begin with, and so on and so forth. And the third technique was when I wasn't at school, I was at home, and according to what my parents say, out of the blue, while operating the remote, watching the TV one day, I discovered a feature that allowed me to literally read what the dialogue was saying, what the characters were saying on the TV. When I was watching a movie or a TV show, I instinctively put on the subtitles. Not because I was completely deaf. I was more than able to hear what was going on, but at the same time, I wanted to see what they were saying as well. And so that's why the subtitles have always been very helpful to me. And something tells me I'm not the only person out there in the world who appreciates having subtitles as well. And because of me discovering them, my parents can't get enough of subtitles as well. My parents, my older sister, and other people in my life. So there you go on that. Since graduating high school, one regret was that because my parents did not allow me to have a phone when I was in school, I really didn't have the ability to properly maintain communication of any kind with any of the friends that I made while I was at school to begin with. So once I was home, I was pretty much isolated. My parents and my sister were the only people I could ever talk to, and not having any of my friends over was pretty much kind of a letdown. But I don't blame my parents. They did what they did because they had to keep me safe, and I don't blame them for that. But nowadays, especially this year in 2024, since I've been trying to put myself out there more often, I always find it very difficult to try to communicate with people and try to even strike up a conversation with anyone, especially when my parents have people over, to the point where I try to either observe the conversation from afar and try to see what they're talking about, and if there's anything I can contribute to that conversation, then I'm more than willing to do so. But a great deal of the time, I just really can't do that, and I and I really hate myself for that. And the lack of people in my life has pretty much led to my deterioration of of communication. There are some words and phrases and sentences that I keep repeating over and over again because I don't have a larger vocabulary than I used to. But I look forward to one day in the near future, hopefully not any longer than it has to be, to expand my vocabulary to the point where I can speak bigger and better words, and hopefully I'll be able to better communicate with people in my life from here on out. So when I do make some friends, we'll be able to have all kinds of conversations about all kinds of stuff. And one of the reasons that one day I want to be able to start a podcast with my friends and family to begin with. So with that being said, my name is Jacob Carlson, and my entire life up till now, I am not very good at talking. Simple as that. If you've been watching my videos on my YouTube channel, you've been painfully aware of that. So there you go, right there. Please remember to like the video, comment something you like or don't like, especially about communication and talking. Some people do, some people don't like that. So press the red subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a future upload on my YouTube channel anytime soon. I would always ask that you please share the video with all the people you know and love in life on social media, wherever you get your information and entertainment these days. And I would always ask that you please take care of each other out there, be nice to one another, and as always, I will see you in the next couple of videos. Okay, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.